The seminar held in the capital Prison Hotel is dedicated to the annual review of the UNDF on assistance to Turkmenistan development in 2010 and 2015. The heads and leading specialists of some ministries, ventures, public organizations, deputies of Millennium of Turkmenistan, heads and employees of the largest UN structures in Ashgabat, UNDP, UNICEF took part in the meeting. The agents of the seminar examined the issues of priority directions of the current development of the country in national interest, guided by the National Development Program on Socio-Economic Development of Turkmenistan up to 2011 and 2030. The issues of priority of democracy and rights in Turkmenistan, strengthening of human development, cohesion for peace and security, ensuring the ecological security, illegal turn of drugs, in accordance with the UN program development of population for 2012 and 2015 years have been also considered.
My name is Kumar Quering. I'm the team leader of a joint project related to human rights. This is implemented by the European Union, the UN Development Program, and the Office of the High Commissioner for Human Rights here in Turkmenistan together with the government. We are here today for a meeting to review the UN Development Assistance Framework for 2010 to 2015. Human rights are a big part of this UNDAF framework, and within the context of our joint project, we're working to promote and protect human rights in Turkmenistan. Our project has two main components. One is related to the promotion of engagement by Turkmenistan with the UN system on human rights. The other is to promote training, awareness raising on human rights here in the country. As part of our work, we have set up a resource center at the National Institute for Democracy and Human Rights, which is our main partner in this project. And this year we plan to create 4 more such centers in the vilayets in the whole country. This is an important goal for our project. It's an important goal for the government, and we were very pleased to hear today at this meeting that there's full commitment from the government to realize this objective. The objective of the meeting is to review the common goals. There is a joint framework of cooperation. These relate to, as I said, human rights, rule of law, but also more broadly socio-economic development, environmental protection. The goal of the meeting is to review these common goals, set the priorities for this year. And for example, in the field in which we work, we can define the priorities, and in particular this means setting up these resource centers, continuing the work with the UN Human Rights Treaty bodies. The government is now actively participating in dialogues at the international level, and we look forward to work on recommendations that these bodies issue. We would certainly like to see more training for various groups, in particular law enforcement officials, local government officials. We would like to see strengthening of Turkmenistan's institutions, in particular the National Institute for Democracy and Human Rights, and we hope to create an open atmosphere where human rights issues can be discussed in a free and relaxed manner, in particular with young people, with students, and that's why it's very encouraging that these resource centers will be opened at the level of universities in the vilayets. Thank you very much.
My name is Alyona Salchonak, head of the UNICEF representative in Turkmenistan. In the framework of fulfillment of our framed UNDP program, I head of the thematic group, engaged in the issues of raising potential for sustainable socio-economic development. This action is traditional. It seems to me it is rather nice. This arrangement allows summing up the results of our job held last year and examines the priority goals and directions of the current year and the coming years. As known, UNDF has 4 key goals, which run with the state bodies of Turkmenistan, public organizations, and UN team. These issues of the human rights, law supremacy, concern potential of the human resources for gaining socio-economic sustainability of the country. That naturally include the education, healthcare, social protection, quality of data, and many others things which the countries consider as priority for collaboration with UN. Naturally, we talk about ecology. It is a priority issue for the world. The countries unite in order to standardize methods and approaches to the problem situations met in the globe. The key topic of the meeting is the review of results gained in the UNDF in 2011. This meeting is held at the top level. Our partners have been represented by the deputy ministers of many ministries and departments. The appraisal of results was given by the country UN team and heads of ministries and departments of education, healthcare, social protection, Institute of Democracy and Human Rights, Statistics, Committee, the key partners of UN in the country. I do think it is a rather crucial event. It is needful to evaluate the progress. The world attaches keen attention to achievements for apprehending whether we lead right collaboration, work for realization of human rights, kids' rights, construction of sustainable socio-economic prospering society, which is the goal of Turkmenistan. We highly value our collaboration with partners in the country at the official regional level. I do believe that set goals would be gained in the UNDF framework up to 2015.
Являются ключевыми партнерами ООН в этой стране. Я думаю, что очень важное мероприятие, потому что обязательно надо оценивать прогресс. И во всем мире дается большое значение мониторингу оценки достижений, для того, чтобы нам понять, правильно ли мы идем вместе в нашем сотрудничестве, правильно ли мы работаем на реализацию прав человека, на реализацию прав детей, правильно ли мы работаем на построении того устойчивого, социального, экономического, процветающего общества, которое является целью Туркменистана. Мы очень ценим наше сотрудничество с нашими партнерами здесь в стране, как на национальном уровне, так и на региональных уровнях. И я полагаю, что те цели и задачи, которые были поставлены и должны быть достигнуты в рамках UNDAF до 2015 года, они обязательно будут достигнуты. По крайней мере, я уверена в значительном прогрессе. Как замечательно, что вот сейчас это мероприятие имеет место, важный праздник Наурuz.
They would be reached in considerable progress. It is encouraging that this action is held during the national spring holiday. It's a bright festival. It is the advent of the new year. This is the festival of hope and happiness. Wish all the best, happiness, health to our beloved relatives and partners. I wish happiness reign in every home, kids, laughter, sound. Mother and fathers be pleased for success of kids. I wish you all the best.
В каждом доме звенели детские голоса, чтобы детки наши все были здоровы, чтобы мамы и папы были рады за успехи своих детей. Большого вам светлого счастья.
Sampe Lalongpa. I'm the representative of UNICEF, but I'm also currently the United Nations Resident Coordinator acting. And so it's in this capacity that we co-chaired a meeting with His Excellency Bepa Hojeva of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. But today is a very important event for the UN and government partners, because we look together at what we were able to achieve in 2011. And all our government partners were here, and we had very good discussions on what was achieved, what was learned, and how we can take things forward. And I can say that we are working in such a wide variety of areas in Turkmenistan. We work in the area of governance, democratization, rule of law, children's rights, health reform, education reform, social policy, environment, climate change. Really, the country has, as His Excellency the President says, a strategic relationship with the United Nations, and we're a strategic partner. And I think we participate in such a wide number of areas, and we're able then to advance some of the issues and to support the priorities of national development, and again His Excellency the President's direction of ensuring that the best international standards are applied in this country in order to take it even further So this is what we are. We're a partner in this regard, and we have been working here for 20 years, but it's also an evolving partnership. 20 years ago, country was in a different shape and place. Today, we are in a different shape. And so the partnership evolves to encompass more complex issues, because society is more complex now, economy is more complex, sensitive issues also, because that's the nature of the partnership, that we can together address sensitive issues, whether it's HIV/AIDS, human trafficking, and these also are hallmarks of, building of a scientific society that His Excellency the President Gurbanguly Bedi Muhammad talks about. And I think so together it's a very it's a positive partnership, I must say, and both the agencies that are resident here and the non-resident agencies are able to come and dialogue, discuss, and work here in Turkmenistan to advance the national priorities of national development of this country. Annual reviews are very important because they give us a sense of what we were able to achieve, what are the resources we used, and then it allows us to plan better for the coming years. There are lessons learned. What did we do that worked? What are the things that sometimes didn't quite work as well? And that allows us to then, evolve our approaches so that they become more effective. So it's all working towards making our partnership much more effective on both government and the UN side. I think, and also, it's interesting. This is spring. Spring is a time of regeneration, and new plants grow, new ideas. And in that respect, I would like, I think, on behalf of the UN family, to wish His Excellency the President and the people and the children of this country a very wonderful New Year, Nowruz.